demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh,
The following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hammonton Lake Park. Tonight's opening contest of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, ironically, between the two teams that met in the championship just a year ago, which is the Hammonton Hotshots and the Margate. Okay, so we have a special ceremony here tonight to begin this one. And for the special ceremony, now that the ground rules are done, we're going to go to public address announcer Matt Donio.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Matthew Donio. Welcome to the Hammonton Lake Park for tonight's opening night ball game as the Margate Hurricanes take on your Hammonton Hotshots. And now, tonight's starting rosters, starting with Margate. Jay Salisbury, Monty Strickland, Ronnie Cole, Jordan Sweeney, Jim Pasquale, Dylan Mendel, Nolan Charlton, Brady Blum, and Dan Koya. The Margate Hurricanes are managed by Jason Law. And now for your Hammonton Hotshots, Colin Ahart, John Gonzalez, Bobby Felice, Drew Haynes, Brady Belfast, Matt Johansson, Matt McLear, Austin Sofran, Coy Camascoli, Ryan Zimmer, and your Hotshots are managed by Pete Buranato. And starting pitcher tonight for the Shots, Chris Garwood. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin tonight's game, we would like to take a moment to recognize a member of the Hotshots family who can't be here on opening night. For years, Dan Russelman has covered our team for the Hammonton Gazette and has recently been diagnosed with cancer. Dan actually texted me a few minutes ago. He wishes he could be here tonight and wanted me to thank everyone to let you all know the support Hammonton has given him means a lot. As Dan continues his battle against this terrible disease, we take a moment now to recognize all of his contributions to our team over the years. On behalf of the entire team, we would like to dedicate tonight's game to Dan Russelman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Gabby Wires to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, do
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Gabby Wires. Let's go shots and let's play ball.
Once again, welcome back to Hammonton Lake Park. And as you just heard, there was a special ceremony for Hammonton Cazettes and the obviously part of the family here with the Hammonton Hotshots. I can tell you folks that I've known Dan over the high school sports scene over the past bunch of years. No better person in the world than Dan Russaman, and our thoughts and prayers are all with him, not only from myself, but from all of BFA Sports. Here's tonight's starting lineups in case you missed them. For the Margate Hurricanes, batting first is number 8, playing third base, Jay Salisbury. Batting second is number 11, playing left field, Monty Strickland. Batting third is number 21, playing center field, Ronnie Cole. Batting fourth, number 13, right fielder, Jordan Sweeney. Batting fifth is number 6, playing first base, Jim Pasqua. Batting seventh is number 10, playing second base, Dylan Mendel. Batting eighth is number 7, the shortstop, Nolan Charlton. Batting ninth, number 20, the pitcher on the bump for Margate is Brady Bloom. Last but certainly not least, the catcher for the Margate Hurricanes, number 26, Dan Koya. Hammonton's defense is as follows. On the hill is Chris Garwood. Catching is Austin Sofran. Playing first base is Colin Ahart. Playing second base, Drew Haynes. Shortstop is Bobby Feliz. Third baseman is Brady Belfus. Left fielder, Matt Johansson. Center fielder, Matt McClear. And right fielder, Coy Camiscoli. We're about to get underway with the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League's opening game of the season. And if you missed my intro, it's also the rematch of last year's championship season.
Jay Salisbury.
Championship game. Jay Salisbury steps to the plate. Garwood's pitch is hit back up the middle and start with a base hit. Jay Salisbury, first pitch swinging. It's a line drive to center field. He's on first.
Next up for Margate, number 24, Monty Strickland.
Monty Strickland stepping to the plate. Margate left fielder. Garwood now working from the stretch. Salisbury takes another step to that lead. Pitches over the outside part of the plate for strike one. Salisbury still doesn't take off. There's a pop-up. Austin Sofran drops the mask, or takes it off, and then doesn't drop the mask, but also does not make the play. So it goes down in the book as a foul ball. Monty Strickland still up the bat, but he's down 0-2 in the count. Garwood's ready. His pitch. Ground ball hit the third, charged by Belfus. He comes up throwing and throws it past the first baseman. Salisbury's going to take third on the play. And Strickland will remain at first. So Salisbury takes third on the throwing error by third baseman Belfus.
Now batting number 15, Ronnie Cole.
And Ronnie Cole, wearing number 21, Margate center fielder. Now at the bat with runners on first and third. Garwood's pitch is line to left. That's a base hit. That gets down. Matt Johansson charges, comes up, hits the cutoff man. Margate's out to a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Ronnie Cole. Salisbury scores on the play, and Strickland takes second. Still nobody out here in the first.
Number 44, Jordan Sweeney.
Cleanup hitter, number 44, Jordan Sweeney. Pitch is low and outside, ball one to Sweeney. Same pitch, low and outside again. 2 balls, no strikes now to the Margate right fielder. That pitch is called a strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball hit the third. Belfast picks this one clean, steps on third, throws across the diamond. Runner is safe at first. However, Hammonton Hotshots do get the lead runner. Strickland is out at third. On the third base, unassisted
number
play.
14, Jim Pasquale.
Jim Pasqua, Margate Hurricanes first baseman, steps up. He's got runners on first and second. Garwood's pitch is over the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Garwood and the Hammonton Hotshots looking to keep this Margate lead right here at 1-0 if they can get out of the top of the first. The 0-1 pitch makes the count even at 1-1 to Jim Pasqua. Pitch is low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is the count to the 5-hole hitter, Margate first baseman. Garwood's curveball, good off-speed pitch right there. Had Pasquale out in front. Swings through that, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball. This one's low and outside. Count is full. Runners on first and second for Margate. On second is Strickland. On first is Ronnie Cole. There's 1 out in the inning. Pasqua fouls one straight back just above us. Stays alive. Count still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Garwood from the stretch. Curveball is over the inside part of the plate for strike 3. Pasqua goes down looking for out number 2 here in the first.
Now batting number 3, Dylan Mendel.
Margate second baseman number 3, Dylan Mendel, steps to the plate. Garwood throws a fastball, good fastball right over the inside part for strike 1. Off-speed pitch over again for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Dylan Mendel. 2 outs here in the top of the first for Margate. They do have a run in. Runners on first and second. They take off. There's a fly ball hit the right field. Going back on it is Comascoli. He makes the play, and the Hammonton Hotshots are out of the inning. The Margate Hurricanes do post 1 run, however, with 2 singles and an error on the Hammonton Hotshots third baseman. It's 1-0 Margate. Hammonton Hotshots coming to plate when we get back.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into BFA Sports. Steve Westcott here as we're going into the bottom of the first here at Hammonton Lake Park in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League between the Hammonton Hotshots and the Margate Hurricanes. Margate did post one in the top of the first. They're up 1-0. And your lineup for Hammonton coming to the plate is as follows. Number 18, first baseman Colin Hart leads off. Number 20, John Gonzalez is the DH. Batting third, number 19, Bobby Feliz, who is the shortstop. Batting fourth, number 5, second baseman Drew Haynes. Batting fifth, Brady Belfast, wearing number 15, playing third. Next is the left fielder wearing number 13, Matt Johansson, followed by the center fielder wearing number 9, Matt McClear. The catcher, Austin Sofron, wearing number 1. Batting ninth is Coy Camiscoli, the right fielder who wears number 4. And it's in it. Last but certainly not least, number 24, the extra hitter, Ryan Zimmer. Margate's defense is as follow. Brady Bloom is the pitcher. Dan Coy is the catcher. Jim Pasquale plays first. Dylan Mendel at second. Nolan Charlton at short. Jay Salisbury at third. Monty Strickland in left. Ronnie Cole in center. Jordan Sweeney in right. Bloom's first pitch to Colin Ahart is over for a called strike. Hammonton's looking to see if they can answer with a run on their own after Margate getting one in the top. Second pitch is called a ball, making the count 1 ball, 1 strike to Ahart. Blum loses control of an off-speed pitch there and hits Colin Ahart. Colin Ahart seems to be okay as he runs down to first base.
Next up for the shots, number 13, John Gonzalez.
Which will bring to the plate Hammonton Hotshots designated hitter John Gonzalez, who bats for the pitcher Chris Garwood. Gonzalez wearing number 13 this evening. Pitch is low, called a ball, and taking second is Ahart on the play. I'm feeling runnerish right away. He makes second easy as the catcher, Dan Coy, kind of lost control on the exchange from mitt to throwing hand. So Ahart now at second, 1 ball, no strikes to the DH, John Gonzalez. Bloom turns, takes a look, forces Ahart back, now regroups. Bloom from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch is inside and high, gets away from Koya, and that'll allow Ahart to take third. So Ahart now at third base after a hit by pitch, stolen base, and then wild pitch from Bloom. Count is now 2 balls and no strikes to Gonzalez. Bloom's pitch swung through by Gonzalez on making it strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gonzalez looking to jump on a 2-0 pitch. However, it was a good one by Bloom, hitting the outside corner, getting away on the outside and lows, causing Gonzalez to swing through it. Bloom's pitch lined to left center field. On the run is Cole. He makes the play. However, tagging on the play is Colin Ahart, and he scores. Sacrifice fly by Gonzalez gives him an RBI. However, that's out number 1 for the Hotshots.
Bobby Feliz.
And that'll bring to the plate the Hotshot shortstop, Bobby Feliz. Swings through a pitch. Feliz wearing number 27 today. No balls and 1 strike on the swing through by Feliz. Curveball on hit on the ground to Nolan Charlton. Charlton picks it up, throws across the diamond, and that throw is in time. 6-3 put out for Margate, making it out number 2.
Next up for the shots, number 3, Drew Haynes.
And that'll bring to the plate number 3, Drew Haynes, playing second base this evening. Bloom back to the windup and starts Haynes off with a curveball, and a good one at that. Gets all over the outside part of the plate. Strike 1 to Haynes. Another curveball again over, this time, however, on the inside part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to Haynes. Brady Bloom seems real comfortable from the windup here. And he comes with a high fastball and gets Haynes swinging. So that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. However, the Hammonton Hotshots do answer Margate's run with a run of their own, and we're going to go to the top of 2. Our score, 1-1.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
BFA Sports coming to you live from Hammonton Lake Park, home of the Hot Shots. Tonight host the Margate Hurricanes. We're going to the top of 2, and the top of 2 should be Nolan Charlton. I should say for Margate should be Nolan Charlton, Brady Bloom, and Dan Koya. We're tied at 1. Both teams posted a run in their half of the first inning. Garwood's first pitch is over the inside corner.
Nolan Charlton.
And Nolan Charlton's down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Good job by the catcher right there, Austin Sofran, able to frame that one on the outside part of the plate. So Garwood goes from the inside part to the outside part, has him down 0-2. This one's too far outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nolan Charlton. Garwood's pitch hit to right field. Camascoli's in, however, it's taken by the second baseman, Drew Haynes, and he makes the putout. So it's an F4, fly out to second for Nolan Charlton, out number 1 here, in the second. First pitch to Brady Bloom is over for a called strike. 1 down here in the second on a fly out to second by Nolan Charlton. Brady Bloom, the Margate pitcher, is up. He hits a fly ball. Coming in is third baseman Belfus. He's in foul territory, and he'll make the play. So third baseman Brady Belfus comes in hard into foul ground near his Hammonton hotshot bench to make the putout. That's out number 2.
Number 5, Dan Koya.
2 quick ones here for the Hot Shots and their pitcher, Chris Garwood. Stepping to the plate for Margate is catcher number 26, Dan Koya. He's wearing number 5 tonight. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Bobby Felice. He'll throw across the diamond. That's in time, and that was a quick inning for Garwood on the 6-3 putout for out number 3. Margate in the top of the 3rd. When they come up, we'll go back to the top of the order, but that's it for their top of the 2nd. bringing to the plate the Hammonton Hotshots when we come back.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Brady Bloom takes the mound here in the top of the second for the visiting Margate Hurricanes. Batting, coming up the bat in the bottom of the second for the Hammonton Hotshots will be third baseman Brady Belfus, left fielder Matt Johansson, and center fielder Matt McClear. Tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of 2. If you're just joining us, both teams posted a run in their half of the first. Quick inning for Chris Garwood and the Hammonton Hotshots defensively in the top of the second with Margate. For those of you that may not have been with us during our pregame ceremonies, wonderful, wonderful accolades go out to Mr. Dan Rusaman, one of Hammonton's best reporters, part of the Hammonton Hotshot family. Words can't say enough. He's fighting a tough fight right now. I know he's been hospitalized for almost 2 straight weeks right now, and he's fighting a good fight, so our prayers and thoughts go out with him, and he was acknowledged here prior to the first pitch in this contest of the opening game of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Bloom's ready. Wearing number 31, playing third base, Brady Belfus steps to the plate. First pitch is low and outside for ball 1. Except for Colin Ahart in the first inning, Bloom didn't struggle in that first inning. Ahart was hit by a pitch, then he stole second. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Belfus. A wild pitch got Ahart to third, and then a sac fly got him home. But other than that, Bloom was unscathed in the first. Belfus swings through a high 2-0 fastball, making the count 2 balls and 1 strikes here in the top of 2. Pitch is over for a called strike. Belfus looks at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Belfus. Curveball is over the outside corner for strike 3. Belfus goes down looking for out number 1 here in the second. And that will bring to the plate left fielder Matt Johansson.
Now batting number 15, Matt Johansson.
Home team, Hammonton Hotshots, wearing their white pants tonight with blue trim. Light blue jerseys with navy blue shoulders and numbers trimmed in white. Curveball was left up a little high and inside. That's ball 1 to Johansson. The visiting Margate Hurricanes in their gray pants trimmed in green. Orange shirts with green numbers and lettering trimmed in white. Swung through and missed is pitch number 2 to Johansson, and that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 down. Bloom from the windup. Fastball on the outside part, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. Fought off by Matt Johansson. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball on the outside half, again fought off by Brady Belfast. That's a really good pitch by Bloom right there, but it's a really good job by Johansson in fighting that off the opposite way, spoiling what looked like to be a strikeout pitch by Bloom. And Johansson keeping himself in the at-bat, doing a wonderful job just fouling that pitch off. That pitch is up high, and that's going to make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. To Matt Johansson. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. We're tied at 1. There's an off-speed pitch that's hit the right field. Sweeney's coming over. Sweeney's coming in. Jim Pasquale was going out. Neither one of them can catch up to it. However, it is a foul ball. So the count still remains 2-2. So I just got a text, everybody, from Dan Russelman, I should say, who says, thanks for all the kind words. Thank you to everyone. Let everyone know how much I appreciate all the support from the entire Hammonton and South Jersey sports community. So if you think our prayers and vibes aren't getting through, they certainly are. And Dan, we're really pulling for you, man.
Now batting number 18.
So that's a second out right there of the inning. As Johansson goes down, Matt McClear, the center fielder for the Hammonton Hotshots, now stepping to the plate, and he looks at looking at strike 1 there, is McClear. He fouls that one right back at us. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 down here in the bottom of 2. 2 of the South Shore Baseball League's best right here, as these 2 teams met in the championship game of this league last year. Curveball on the outside half, fought off by Matt McClear, and he stays alive in the at-bat. So it's a great way to start this season with a rematch of the way it ended last year right here at Hammonton Lake Park. BFA Sports is fortunate and lucky to be a part of it. Hope you're enjoying the telecast out there as much as we are telecasting it here at Hammonton Lake. That pitch is up high and a little bit out. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down here in the bottom of 2. Bloom's pitch, fouled straight up in the air, back over top of us. 2 down. Tied at 1. It's a great center field shot from our center field camera there. Off-speed pitches you could see right there over for a called 3rd strike. Had McClear fooled, and that's the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 2nd. We're going to the top of the 3rd the same way we went to the top of 2. That's tied at 1.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
BFA Sports coming to you live from Hammonton Lake Park, covering the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. We're going to the top of the third between the Hammonton Hotshots and the Margate Hurricanes. And they go back to the top of the order, I believe, to Jay Salisbury.
Leading off for Margate, number 20, Jay Salisbury.
Garwood still on the mound for the Hotshots. There's another line drive to center field. This time the center fielder comes in. However, he can't make the play. Matt McClear had a beat on that one because that's right where Salisbury led off the first inning and the first at-bat of the game, a single to center. However, McClear unable to handle it. That's going to go down as an E8.
Next up for Margate, number 24, Monty Strickland.
Now, Salisbury was off and running early in the first inning. Let's see if he is here again. Monty Strickland, the left fielder. On the outside part, it's a called strike. Salisbury does take second on the stolen base. Monty Strickland hit a ground ball to the third baseman, Brady Belfus, in the first inning. Belfus misplayed the ball, and Strickland ended up on first. Salisbury looking runnerish again. However, he does this time. There's a line drive to left center field. That's in the gap and past McClear. Scoring will be Jay Salisbury. To second is Monty Strickland, and he's got an RBI double here in the top of the third. Strickland scores his second run of the game, and it's 2-1 Hammonton. Nobody out here in the top of three with Monty Strickland on second. Bringing to the plate center fielder Ronnie Cole. Swings through a good off-speed pitch by
number
Garwood.
15, Ronnie Cole.
Another great shot from our center field camera angle. Cole fouls this one straight back, and that makes the count no balls and 2 strikes to the Margate center fielder. Off-speed pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 3-hole hitter, Ronnie Cole. Garwood from the stretch. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball fought off by Cole. He fouls it right over to Margate dugout, and he stays alive in the at-bat. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Garwood working quick from the stretch. Strickland is off the third. Throw to third is not in time. Strickland will take third on the stolen base. However, Cole goes down on the strikeout for out number 1 here in the third.
Now batting number 44, Jordan Sweeney.
That'll bring to the plate the 4-hole hitter, right fielder Jordan Sweeney. Strickland is now at third. Sweeney looking to see if he can count him. Off-speed pitches hit down the right field line. That's going to be foul and out of play. Garwood's pitch is outside, and that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of 3. Margate has a 2-1 lead on the RBI double by Strickland just 2 batters ago. Ground ball hit the first, picked by Colin Ahart. He'll tag first, and that's out number 2, and Strickland cannot advance and score. So that's a big out right there for the Hammonton Hotshots. It was hit hard by Sweeney. However, it goes down as a 1 unassisted putout, and that's the second out here in the top of the third. Jim Pasquale,
14, Jim Pasquale.
first baseman, coming to the plate, looking to see if he can come up with a 2-out hit and count a run for Margate. That's an off-speed pitch that's hit foul down the right field line, and again out of play. Count is 1 strike to Pasquale. Garwood's pitch hits the outside corner. Pasquale didn't think so. He thought it was a little too far out. Umpire says strike two, however. No balls. 2 strikes to Pasquale. 2 outs. Pitches over the outside corner, and that's strike 3 looking. Threw the exact same pitch to the exact same spot, and the umpire gave it to him again. That's out number 3 on the strikeout. However, Margate posts one more and takes a 2-1 lead. We'll be back for the bottom of 3.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate, or coming to the plate, is the Hammonton Hotshots. Leading off the 3rd will be Austin Sofran, followed by Cam Mascoli and Ryan Zimmer. Sofran steps in, and he's ready to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Brady Bloom on the hill. His first pitch is...
Now batting number 21, Austin Sofran.
Pitches outside. Brady Bloom from the windup, swung through and missed by Austin Sofran. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the outside corner is over for a swung through. One ball and 2 strikes to Austin Sofran, Hammonton catcher. He fouls one straight back right at us. Sofran wearing number 21 this evening. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sofran. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch is just down, says home plate umpire. That makes the count full. 2-1 Margate. They just took the lead in the top of the 3rd. Hammonton looking to answer back here in the bottom. Pitch is up high, and Sofran draws a walk. So the leadoff runner, or leadoff hitter, I should say, is on here in the bottom of the 3rd, and that'll bring to the plate right fielder Coy Camascoli.
Number 8, Coy Camascoli.
Pitcher Dan Koya goes out quickly and talks to Brady Bloom. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here for the catcher. Takes his lead. And a good lead at that. Throw back to first. And he just got back in time. You could tell from back here behind home plate that he had a big lead over there at first. Brady Bloom recognized it, threw over, and darn near got him. However, Austin Sofran able to get back just in the nick of time. Bloom back to the stretch. His first pitch to Camuscoli. He squares and wants the bunt. However, there's another throw to first. Austin Sofran is back once again, safely. Sofran takes his lead. The first pitch home is a bunt attempt. He fouls it up high. It's actually like a little foul ball, fly ball, foul ball. No one can get to it, though. It's over the first base dugout. It's simply a strike to Camuscoli. He's down in the count, no balls and one strike. Looking as he just looked to try to sacrifice bunt Sofran over to second. 0-1 count. Camuscoli's back in and ready. Blooms looks staring down Sofran. He's now at the stretch position. And he throws the third to first, and he might have got him that time. No, I'll tell you what, if you could see these plays from first base, right now, I'm talking bang-bang plays and bang-bang calls over there. Sofran is taking a huge lead, and Bloom's thrown over there 3 times. He throws over a fourth. Sofran definitely getting Bloom's attention over there at first base. Bloom back to the stretch. The pitch is low and outside, and this time Sofran takes off, and he takes second easily on the stolen base. One ball, one strike. It is the count to Camuscoli. Curveball is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 Margate. Nobody out here in the bottom of 3. Sofran, the catcher for Hammonton, although it's the pinch runner for Sofran, who is at second base. Bloom staring down the runner again. Pitches over for a called strike, and that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Hammonton right fielder. Koya setting up on the outside part again. Bloom throws it out there. The throw to third. Is it in time? Yes, it is. And the stolen base attempt is this time called out on a good throw by Dan Koya. Goes down as a caught stealing. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bloom goes back to the windup. His pitch is fouled off over the right field dugout by Camuscoli again. 1 down here in the third. Bottom of 3, that is. Pitch is up high and swung through by Camuscoli. That's out number 2 on the K. Bloom had some gas behind that one for sure. And that'll bring the extra hitter to the plate for Hammonton, Ryan Zimmer. He wears number 69.
Now batting number 69, Ryan Zimmer.
2 down, bottom of 3. Margate up 2-1. BFA Sports coming to you live in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Bloom's pitches over the outside corner for strike 1. Home plate umpire has been giving the outside corner to both pitchers tonight. Another example of it right there. It's that pitch painted the black on the outside. There's a line drive single to left field. Good piece of hitting right there by Ryan Zimmer. And that'll go back now. It'll go back to the top of the order with Colin Ahart. Plays first this evening for Hammonton.
Ahart for the shots, number 14, Colin Ahart.
Was hit by a pitch in the first inning and scored on a sac fly, which is Hammonton's lone run of the game thus far. Bloom's pitch, just a hair inside, off-speed pitch, was a good pitch, just Called a bit inside for ball one. 1 balls, no strikes to Ahart. Bloom again from the stretch with Zimmer on first. First, the infield umpire says he did not go, so that'll go down as a ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Good job of umpiring right there. Home plate umpiring wanting some help. Call made by the field umpire. Zimmer is back safe at first. Bloom's been busy throwing the base pads in this half of the inning, that's for sure. Zimmer getting another big lead over there at first. Bloom to the plate. It's up high and outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Colin Ahart. Pete Baronato, the Hammonton Hotshots coach, calls timeout, wants to come talk to Ahart. Included in that conversation is the on-deck hitter, John Gonzalez. In case we didn't mention the coaches this evening, Pete Baronato is the man in charge for the Hammonton Hotshots, and for the Margate Hurricanes, Mr. Jason Law. Throw back over to first by Bloom again. Back safely is Zimmer. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Zimmer on first. 2-1 Margate. Pitch is down low, and that's ball 4. And walk is issued to Colin Ahart. So he's now at first. Zimmer is now at second. And that'll bring to the plate designated hitter John Gonzalez, who had an RBI sac fly in the first. Gonzalez had a good piece of hitting a fly ball to left center field. It was caught by the center fielder. However, Ahart was able to score easily from third. Little conference at the mound now for Margate. And it looks as though a pitching change is being made for Margate. And stepping to the mound looks like is number 20. And that is, oh no, Brady Bloom is back there. They're just checking to make sure he's okay, I guess. Okay, so you're looking side-by-side action here in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Your picture on the left is coming to you right here from Hammonton Lake Park. Your picture on the right is the game in Northfield. BFA Sports covering that game there live as well. Okay, so we have a pitching change here. Okay, and now pitching will be Jay Salisbury. As we apologize to you, as some incorrect numbers were given to us earlier. I was wondering why number 20 was on the mound when I have number 20 as Brady Bloom. However, I'm being told now that this is Jay Salisbury coming in to pitch for Margate here as they have a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the third inning. Hammonton has a couple runners on here, though, with 2 outs. On second is Ryan Zimmer, and on first is the one hitter, Colin Ahart. And as Salisbury steps to the plate, he's going to be facing John Gonzalez, who's the 2-hole hitter, who's the DH, and has the 1 RBI on a sac fly in the first for Hammonton.
Now batting number 13, John Gonzalez.
Gonzalez steps in, looking to see if he can score that runner from second to knot this game up at 2. The pitch. Foul ball, fly ball over the right field dugout, so it goes down to strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Salisbury to the plate. Over for a called strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to John Gonzalez. Salisbury's pitch. His curveball off speed had Gonzalez swinging, and that goes down as a K right there. And that ends the 3rd inning for Hammonton. The Margate Hurricanes come out unscathed in the bottom of 3. We're going to go to the top of 4. Margate holding the 2-1 lead.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We're back at Hammonton Lake Park. When I say we're, I mean BFA Sports in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. We're going to the top of 4. The Margate Hurricanes hold a 2-1 lead. Garwood is still on the mound. That's Chris Garwood for Hammonton. There's a fly ball hit the left field, and that ball is crushed. However, underneath it and gathering it is the left fielder, Matt Johansson. And Dylan Mendel is 1 pitch, 1 out on an F7. And that should bring to the plate Nolan Charlton. Garwood from the windup, off-speed pitches outside for ball 1. Have the wonderful privilege of being up in the booth tonight with Mr. Matt Donio, public address announcer for the Hammonton Hotshots / DJ, playing some wonderful tunes at all the breaks here this evening. Garwood's pitch. That's ball 4. So Nolan Charlton walks. He's on first, and that'll bring to the plate Brady Bloom.
Next up for Margate, number 17, Brady Bloom.
Garwood's pitch is outside. That's ball 1 to Bloom. 1 down here in the top of 4. Bloom a little bit late on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Charlton on first. That pitch is fouled back by Bloom. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch is swung through and missed. That's strikeout for Chris Garwood, and that's out number 2 as Brady Bloom goes down swinging. That'll bring to the plate the 10-hitter, the catcher, Dan Koya. Grounded.
Batting for Margate, number 5, Dan Koya.
Dan Koya grounded out to short in his first at-bat. Garwood's pitch is over for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Over for strike number 2. Garwood's doing a nice job pounding that outside corner. Has Margate hitters a little bit fooled. They're thinking it's just a bit off. However, it's been called a strike all night. Garwood just painted it again right there. The 0-2 pitch. That one was a little too far outside. And I can't say I blame him. If I'm going to get that outside pitch, I'm going to keep biting off as much as I can chew on that outside corner. That time it just didn't go his way. It's a ball to Dan Koya, and the count's 1-2. That again painted that outside corner. This time Koya is able to foul it back and stay alive in the at-bat. Margate up 2-1, top of 4. Both of Margate's RBIs are by the 2-hitter, Monty Strickland. Ground ball hit the second base. Charging it is Drew Haynes. He throws the first, and that's out number 3 of the inning on a 4-3 putout. Top of 5, Margate will go back to the top of the order. However, we're going to go to the bottom of 4 when we get back.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We're back here at Hammonton Lake Park. The Hammonton Hotshots are going to come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to bat for them in this inning will be Bobby Felice, Drew Haynes, and Brady Belfus. It's a 2-1 Margate lead as we go to the bottom of 4. And these two teams know an awful lot about each other because in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, these two are, although good distance apart in Atlantic County, rivals at that. Colin Ahart scored on a sac fly from John Gonzalez in the first inning. That's the Hammonton 1 run. Margate has 2 on the board. Jay Salisbury scored both, who's now on the hill for Margate. And both RBIs, one RBI was by Ronnie Cole on a single in the first, and the other one was by Monty Strickland on a double in the third. Thus the 2-1 lead for Margate. And as said, coming to bat here in the bottom of the 4th, leading off the bottom of the 4th, should be Bobby Felice.
Leading off.
Felice takes a pitch up high. That's ball 1.
Leading off for the shots, number 27, Bobby Felice.
Pitch is fouled away down the right field line. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Hammonton shortstop. Pitch is on the inside half and swung through by Felice. 1 ball, 2 strikes. BFA Sports bringing you South Jersey South Shore Baseball League play all year long, all summer long here in Atlantic County of Southern New Jersey. Pitch is low and outside. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball hit the third. That's a great pickup by the third baseman. However, the throw across the diamond is not in time, but what an effort on the play by the Margate third baseman we had is Bobby Belfus. I believe he's still there. Jay Salisbury, he's on the mound, so there were some defensive changes not given to us by the umpire because I now know Jay Salisbury's on the mound. However, that's an infield hit for Bobby Felice. And that'll bring to the plate Drew Haynes, wearing number 3, Hammonton second baseman. First pitch to Haynes is over for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Haynes. Salisbury's pitch. A little bit low and in the dirt. That's ball 1. That'll even the count at 1-1. Here in the bottom of 4. No one out. Felice on first. Has a big league, and he takes off. The pitch is over for a called strike, and Felice will be safe at second on the stolen base without a throw. Pitch was called a strike, with making the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Drew Haynes, Hammonton's second baseman. The 1-2 pitch. Over the outside corner for strike 3. It's been a strike all night, and it was again there. Good and consistent umpiring by the home plate umpire. That's out number 1 here in the 4th.
Now batting number 31, Brady Belfus.
And Brady Belfus will now step to the plate. Where's number 31? Plays third. Salisbury's pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here to Belfus. We're in the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-1 Margate. There's 1 out here in the 4th for the Hotshots of Hammonton. Salisbury from the stretch. The pitch is a little humpback liner to the second baseman, and that is caught for out number 2, and he doubles off. Wow, really good play right there. Double humpback liner to second, and Bobby Felice was caught too far off second, and it goes down as a line drive double play. And that gets Margate out of the inning. So no runs here in the bottom of the 4th for the Hammonton Hotshots. It's still 2-1 Margate. Be back for inning number 5.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Welcome back to BFA Sports. We thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm Steve Westcott with the BFA crew here at Hammonton Lake Park. We're going to the top of the fifth inning with Margate coming to bat. And they go back to the top of their order with Jay Salisbury, Monty Strickland, and Ronnie Cole.
Margate, number 20,
It's
Jay Salisbury.
2-1 Margate. As we go to the top of 5, Chris Garwood still on the mound for Hammonton. He's pitching a gem here so far this evening. First pitch is over for a called strike to Salisbury. Pitch is outside. It's now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Salisbury has scored both Margate runs. Singled and scored in the first. Hit a line drive to center field, which was misplayed in the third, and scored there as well. In the third, he was knocked in by the on-deck hitter, Monty Strickland. The 1-2 pitch is outside, and the count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Margate's leadoff hitter, Jay Salisbury, who's also right now on the bump as he relieved Brady Bloom of his duties just an inning and a half or so ago. Chris Garwood goes further outside with that pitch. However, it's a ball, and the count is now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Jay Salisbury. And Salisbury does a good job in drawing a walk. And he's at first, and I got to tell you this, both times he was on in the first and the third, he was immediately stealing, trying to take second.
Next up for Margate, number 24, Monty Strickland.
Monty Strickland steps in, who is the Margate left fielder. He's wearing number 24 this evening. Salisbury is another big league, acts like he wants to go, but does not. Retreats back to first, and the first pitch to Strickland is not over. It's ball 1 and low and outside pitch. 1-0 count to Strickland. Garwood from the stretch. Strickland fouls one straight back at us. Good picture there from the center field camera of Hammonton pitcher Chris Garland. Strickland stepping in. He appears as though he's ready. Austin Sofran behind the dish for Hammonton. Throw over to first. Not in time. Getting back safely is Salisbury. Good idea by Garwood there. As I said and stated earlier, Salisbury stole both times he was on earlier in this contest. He does not go there. And there's a check swing, therefore called a ball. Good job on holding up the swing was Strickland. That makes the count 2 balls and 1 strikes to him. Garwood's pitch. Salisbury does go this time, and the pitch is fouled straight back over us. Salisbury will have to return to first, and that evens the count to Strickland at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Garwood throws the first. However, it gets by the first baseman, Ahar, and that'll allow Salisbury to go to second. Kind of really no reason to throw over that time. Salisbury was only a foot or 2 off first. It wasn't like he had his big lead where he normally gets to when he wants to take off and steal second. That time he didn't even get his lead yet, and Garwood threw over, and it got by the first baseman. So Salisbury's now at second, and now there's a deep fly ball hit the left center field. Back on it, no one can get to it. It's off, one bouncing off the wall. Salisbury will score from second, and Strickland has his second double, second RBI of the contest. That ball was crushed to left center field. Neither the center fielder McClear nor Johansson in left could get to it. RBI double for Strickland, his second double of the game, second RBI of the game. And it's now 3-1 Margate. Still nobody out here in the top of the fifth. You see right there, there's our replay right there. Salisbury scoring easily on the play. Meeting at the mound right now for Hammonton. Coach Baronato out to talk to Garwood and the infielders, making sure they know what they want to do here. With Strickland on second. Again, nobody out. It's now 3-1 Margate. And stepping to the plate for Margate is Ronnie Cole. Garwood's off-speed pitch. Curveball is over for a call.
Ronnie Cole.
Another off-speed pitch. That curveball for Garwood has been working all night. Counts now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Cole. Margate's done a nice job, however, in manufacturing their runs. There's a ball hit down the right field line. However, it's caught by the right fielder, Kamascoli. He makes a good throw to third, holding Strickland at second. Really good play right there by Coy Kamascoli. He's able to gather the fly, get under the fly ball to right, gather it, and then make a really strong throw to third, keeping Strickland at second. And in a close ball game, which these two teams play quite often, that's a huge play if they can get out of here, leaving Strickland there on second base. Stepping to the plate is Jordan Sweeney. He fouls a pitch straight back at us, so it's no balls and 1 strike to Sweeney with
now batting number 44, Jordan Sweeney.
1 out here in the 5th. Strickland is at second after he doubled. That pitch is outside, and it is now 1 ball, 1 strike to Jordan Sweeney. Pitch is hit foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sweeney. 3-1 Margate. Top of 5. Garwood on the mound for Hammonton, and the 1-2 pitch from the stretch. A little too far outside that time. Count is even up at 2-2 with 1 down here for Margate. Garwood's pitch has hit the right field. Back on it is Kamascoli. He's not going to get it. It's 1 hop off the wall again. Strickland will score on the play, and Sweeney will replace him at second. Double and an RBI for Jordan Sweeney. Here's our replay right here. You can see it hit very well to right center field. Kamascoli wasn't going to get it. It's 1 hop off the Polyvel sign and Polyvel Incorporated. Strickland scores easy, and as stated, Sweeney replaces him there.
Now batting number 14, Jim Pasquale.
And that'll bring to the plate Jim Pasquale, the Margate first baseman. He fouls 1 straight back. Margate looking a little comfortable here in the top of the 5th, putting some good at-bats together. Double to the left center field gap and another double to the right center field gap. Knocking in 2 runs, increasing the Margate lead to 4-1. New ball being put in play. Sweeney's at second. 2 runs in here in the top of 5. Garwood on the mound, working from the stretch with 1 out. The 0-2 pitch. Staying alive and doing a nice job in doing so is Jim Pasquale. Garwood's pitch. Fouled down the right field line. Again out of play. Again, it counts 0-2. Again, Garwood from the stretch. This one's beat foul down the third baseline. Ball's being put back in play. Garwood will gather himself again and deliver to Pasquale. The count is no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is a little too far outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pasquale. The 1-2 pitch. Again fouled off. Pasquale doing a nice job here, battling with Chris Garwood in this at-bat. So we revisit the 1-2 pitch. Garwood to Pasquale. Pitch is off speed and in the dirt. Took even more off that off-speed pitch, did Garwood. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Pasquale. 1 down here in the top of 5. Pitch is called outside, just a bit too far outside, as the outside pitch has been given here by home plate umpire tonight, and consistently done so. However, that one too far outside, and that makes the count full. Ground ball down the third baseline. That's foul as well. So as we did the 0-2 pitches, we'll revisit a full count pitch. Garwood's pitch is a humpback liner to third. Getting back to second is Sweeney. So that goes down as an L5 for out number 2. And that'll bring to the plate.
Margate number 3, Dylan Mendel.
Will be number 3, second baseman, Dylan Mendel. Pitch to him is over the inside corner for strike number 1. Good job by Sweeney, base running from Margate on that last play. That line drive, he could have been doubled off at second, but he did a good job getting back. And he's going to try to get a 2-out hit from Mendel here. See if he can count him. Pitch is outside. Count to Mendel's 1 ball. 1 strike. Mendel flew out to right field in his first at bat. Flew out to left field in his second at bat. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Garwood's pitch is outside, and taking third will be Sweeney. And the count to Mendel is now, I believe, 3-1. Garwood's 3-1 pitch is outside. That's ball 4. So drawing a walk is Mendel. He'll take first, and that'll put runners on first and third for Nolan Charlton. Looks as though there'll be a meeting at the mound this time, and I believe Coach Baronato is going to be taking out Garwood at this point. And it looks as though coming into pitch will be okay, once again, side by side, dual screens. From the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. On the left, you're looking at our live telecast from Hammonton Lake Park. Margate's up 4-1 right now. They do have runners on first and third. But on the right, we're looking at live action from Northfield. Between Ocean City and Northfield. Ocean City up 1-0 in the fourth in that contest. Dual screens given to you by BFA Sports. What a wonderful job our camera crews and our producers do here. And Ryan Beebe is into the game. That's who wears number 10. It's Ryan Beebe now pitching, replacing Garwood.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pitching change now on the mound for the Shots. Number 10, Ryan Beebe.
Beebe looking to see if he can come in here in the fifth now and try to shut this down. As Margate's already posted two, and they have runners on third in Jordan Sweeney and first in Dylan Mendel. There are 2 outs. So Beebe's looking to get out of here and keep this game at 4-1 and allowing Hammonton to come up and see if they can, in the bottom of 5, to chip away at that 4-1 lead. Margate scored a run in the first. Jay Salisbury scored on an RBI single by Ronnie Cole. In the third, Jay Salisbury scored again off of an RBI double by Monty Strickland. It was 2-1 at that point, and then as we came to the top of 5 here, Salisbury was on, Strickland doubled him in, and then Jordan Sweeney replaced Strickland with a double of his own in scoring Strickland. So there's your 4 runs. Beebe throws over the first, trying to keep Mendel close there. Nolan Charlton's steps to the plate for Margate. Ryan Beebe, left-hander here. Charlton took a good cut at that and found it straight back. Tall, lanky frame for Ryan Beebe. The 0-1 pitch is now 1 ball, 1 strike, as that pitch was outside. Charlton walked in his last at bat. And now they have him in a rundown and out at the plate. What a great job. They throw over to first, and Margate tried to score with Sweeney at the plate. The throw came home, and it was in time. Good defensive play right there on the throw over and then the throw to home. And that will take care of the top of the 5th. However, Margate does post 2. They take a 4-1 lead as we go to the bottom of 5.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We're back at BFA Sports. Here on the left-hand side, it's where we are telecasting live here at Hammonton Lake Park with Margate holding a 4-1 lead. And on the right side of the screen is Northfield, who was down 1-0 just a minute ago, just posted 3 to take a 3-2 lead in Northfield. BFA Sports with dual screens covering two games tonight. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. In the bottom of the fifth, coming to the plate should be Matt Johansson, Matt McClear, and Austin Sofran. Salisbury's pitch is fouled down the right field side for strike number one. Hammonton looking to answer back after Margate just posted 2 to stretch their 2-1 lead to 4-1. Johansson takes a pitch low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. To the Hammonton left fielder. That pitch is hit back up the middle. Base hit up the middle. However, it is knocked down, but unable to be gathered and thrown over the diamond. So it's an infield hit for Matt Johansson. Finds himself on first with no one out. And that'll bring center fielder Matt McLean.
Now batting number 18, Matt McClear.
I apologize, Matt McClear. Salisbury steps off, looks to throw over. Doesn't. And therefore, Johansson's back safely at first. Not a big lead for Johansson. Lengthens the lead a little bit now. However, he does go. The pitch is in the dirt. And Johansson will take second without a throw as the pitch was in the dirt and Dan Koya unable to gather it in order to make a throw to try to get Johansson. Therefore, he's safe at second. 1 ball and no strikes to McClear. There's a line drive hit into left center field, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Johansson's going to score. McClear has himself a double and an RBI here in the bottom of the fifth. And that'll bring to the plate with McClear on second, Austin Sofran.
Now batting number 21, Austin Sofran.
Hammonton's catcher steps in. Lead is now 4-2. Margate stretches it. Hammonton answering right back. Salisbury again turns and looks to throw to second. Does not do so. McClear takes his lead. Salisbury from the stretch. Pitch is swung through, therefore strike 1 to Sofran. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Hammonton has gotten one back of that 4-1 lead, making it 4-2. Runner in scoring position at second base in McClear. Salisbury's pitch is swung through again and missed. So it's no balls and 2 strikes to Sofran. Time is called. And again, dual screen in Northfield. Okay, as we just saw, if you just saw the dual screen on on your TV screen there, let's get Salisbury's pitch. It swung through and missed, and that's strike number 3 to Austin Sofran. That will be the first out of the inning for Hammonton. And if you just saw our dual screen, as I was stating, you can see that the game in Northfield is now ended. The final score there, I believe, was Northfield 3, Ocean City 2. BFA Sports coming to you from different locations tonight. You're looking and watching live here at Hammonton Lake Park with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Margate up 4-2. And Coy Camascoli is now stepping to the plate for Hammonton. Camascoli struck out in his first at bat. There's a fly ball hit foul down the right field line. It does get out of play. Charlton gave chase to that, however, it was out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Cam Scully. Another fly ball hit foul down the right field line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Salisbury looks the runner back to second. That's Matt McClear. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th for Hammonton with 1 already in, cutting that Margate lead from 4-1 to 4-2. Now they do throw to second. However, the throw was on the second base side of second, and that allowed McClear to get back in safely. Good throw, might have gotten him there. However, McClear able to get back in on the head first dive, back to second. The pitch to Camuscoli is high, fastball swung through and missed, and that's out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Ryan Zimmer will come to the plate. He singled his first time up.
Now batting number 69, Ryan Zimmer.
Ground ball hit the short. Shortstop makes a good play and throws across the diamond and in time for out number 3. However, Hammonton does get 1 back prior to the 6-3 putout. And that'll make the score as we go to the top of 6. Margate 4. The Hammonton Hotshots 2.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Hammonton Lake Park here in the top of the 6th. Leading off for Margate in the top of the 6th. Nolan Charlton is batting here, leading off the top of the sixth. If you remember, in the bottom of the top of the fifth, there was a caught stealing. The count to Charlton is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Beebe is on the mound for Hammonton. There's a ball hit, fly ball hit, and it's going to be caught by second baseman Drew Haynes for out number 1 here in the top of 6. And that'll bring original pitcher Brady Bloom to the plate. He walked his last time up.
Now batting number 17, Brady Bloom.
4-2 Margate. Hurricanes have a 2-run lead here in the top of 6, scoring 1 in the first, 1 in the third, and 2 more in the fifth. Pitches up high and outside. Ball 1 to Brady Bloom. South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action. It's opening night here at Hammonton Lake Park. BFA Sports bringing it to you live. Bringing you the Margate Hurricanes visiting the Hammonton Hotshots. Rematch of last year's championship game. Count to Bloom is now 3 balls and no strikes, with 1 down here in the top of 6. The game in Northfield has finished. That final we gave to you via dual screen from BFA Sports. Just a minute ago, Northfield beating Ocean City 3-2 in that contest. That curveball is over for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. BB able to get that curveball over on the inside part. Fastball, umpire says, is a little bit up, and drawing the walk is Brady Bloom. So he's at first with 1 out, and that'll bring Margate catcher Dan Koya to the plate. Koya grounded out
Number 5, Dan
in the
Koya.
4th, and also grounded out in the 2nd. Grounded out to short in the 2nd and the second base in the 4th. Bloom's on first. We'll see. He's taking a big lead. We'll see if he's feeling a little runnerish. Dan Koya tries to push a bunt down the first baseline, unable to connect with that and execute that. So it's strike 1 to Koya. BB's pitch. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Dan Koya. BB from the stretch. That off-speed pitch is over for a called strike. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Margate holding a 4-2 lead. The 1-2 pitch. Koya hits a line drive down the left field line, and that pulls foul out of play. Ball was hit well down the left field line. BB Koya all over the BB offering, but pulled it just foul. Count to Koya is 1 ball, 2 strikes. BB's pitch is swung through and missed for strike 3. So BB goes down Koya goes down swinging to BB. That's out number 2 here in the 6th. And it will go back to the top of the order for Margate to Jay Salisbury, who has scored 3 runs in this contest.
20, Jay Salisbury.
Singled in the first and scored. Got on an error in the third and scored. Walked in the 5th and scored. He's been on base all 3 times. And he takes ball 1 right there. 1 ball, no strikes to Jay Salisbury. On first is Brady Bloom. Throw over to first. Bloom gets back. The pitch from BB. Curveball is over for a called strike, and that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Ball's fouled straight back above us. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Salisbury. BB looking to see if he can get the Hammonton Hotshots out of this inning right here with no further damage. See if they can go in the bottom of 6 and cut into that 4-2 lead. BB from the stretch. The pitch is taken low, and that's a good look and take from Jay Salisbury because that was a tough pitch to take. We're right behind home plate, of course, and that looked like a strike the whole way to me up here. I don't know how Salisbury was able to lay off it. Ground ball hit the shortstop, takes a big hop over the shortstop's head. It's going to go all the way into left center field. Bloom's going to get the third. Salisbury, runner, she's halfway between first and second, but he'll stay at first. Nothing the shortstop could do about that. And Salisbury's on for the 4th time tonight. So there's runners at first and third. At third is Bloom. At first is Salisbury. And that'll bring to a guy who's done some damage here tonight. He had an RBI double in the third, and he had another RBI double in the 5th. 2 doubles, 2 RBIs for the man stepping to the plate from Margate. Oh, they intentionally walked Monty Strickland is what they've done. They've intentionally walked Monty Strickland to load the bases for a force out. So Salisbury will now move to second. Strickland is at first. And up to bat right now is center fielder number 15, Ronnie Cole. First pitch. BB's pitch to Cole is fouled straight back. We're in the top of the 6th. Margate holds a 4-2 lead over the Hammonton Hotshots. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Cole. He's looking to tack on some insurance runs here from Margate. Swung through a high fastball, and a healthy cut did he have there. Cole looking to clear the bases with that swing. However, he couldn't catch up to the high fastball by BB. BB from the stretch. There's a ground ball hit the shortstop, and that's misplayed by the shortstop. 1 run's going to score, and everybody's safe. So Brady Bloom scores on the infield hit by Ronnie Cole. Moving to second on the play is Strickland. Moving to third on the play is Salisbury. So the bases are loaded with 2 down and a run in here on the top of the 6th for Margate. Jordan Sweeney steps to the plate. He doubled in Strickland in his last at bat. There's a fly ball hit straight back above us, and it's foul and out of play. Doubled in an RBI in his last at bat in the 5th. Grounded out the 3rd in the 1st. And grounded out the 1st in the 3rd. Another fly ball hit straight back. Catcher looking to see if he can make a play at this one. However, it can't. Hits up the roof above us. No balls and 2 strikes to Jordan Sweeney. Beebe trying to get the hot shots out of this 6th inning right here. It's 5-2, Margate. Top of the 6th. Swung through and missed, and Beebe does a nice job in bringing the heat right there. And Sweeney goes down on strikes, and that is out number 3 in the top of the 6th. However, the Margate Hurricanes post one more, and they're going to take a 5-2 lead as we go to the bottom of 6 here in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Thanks for tuning in to the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Steve Westcott with BFA Sports bringing this contest to you live. It's opening day in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. The contest tonight between the visiting Margate Hurricanes and the host Hammonton Hotshots. Rematch of last year's championship game in this league. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Margate holding a 5-2 lead. Hammonton, however, bringing the top of the order up to bat.
Leading off for the shots, number 14, Colin Ahart.
Here in the bottom of 6. So it should be Colin Ahart, John Gonzalez, and Bobby Felice here in the bottom 6 to see if the Hammonton Hotshots can cut into this 5-2 lead. Ahart was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. He then walked in the third. First pitch is over for a called strike. Ground ball to the shortstop. Takes another big high hop, and that one gets to the outfield, too. That's the second play in a row. 1-8 up the shortstop from Hammonton, and now this one eats up the Margate shortstop, and that's a single in the center
Next up
field.
for the shots, number 13, John Gonzalez.
Nothing Charlton was going to be able to do about that for Margate. John Gonzalez now steps to the plate. He had a sac fly RBI in the first, struck out in the third. First pitch to Gonzalez is outside. That's ball 1. Ahart at first, nobody out, bottom of 6. Hammonton down 5-2. One ball, no strikes. Gonzalez up. Ahart takes off. Pitch is over for a called strike. It evens the count at 1-1. There's no throw on the play, so Ahart will steal second. Uncontested. Nobody out. The pitch to Gonzalez. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to John Gonzalez. Pitch is up high. 3 balls and a strike. Leadoff runner in the bottom of the 6th for Hammonton is on. That's Colin Ahart. Had a single and stole second just seconds ago. Gonzalez looking to dig into a 3-1 pitch here. Pitch is over, outside corner, called strike. Count is now full to the 2-hitter, John Gonzalez. Designated hitter is Mr. Gonzalez this evening. The 3-2 pitch is outside and low in the dirt. Ball 4. Gonzalez draws a walk. 2 men on here in the bottom of the 6th for the Hammonton Hotshots. Nobody out, and that'll bring Bobby Felice.
Next up for the Shots, number 27, Bobby Felice.
To the plate for the Hammonton Hotshots. Koya goes out to talk to the pitcher here to settle the Margate pitcher down. First and second, nobody out, 5-2 Margate. And they have the runner held up. Good move. They're running the runner back to second, and Ahart's caught in a rundown between second and third, and he's now tagged out at third. However, taking second is Gonzalez. So that goes down as 5-4. Six, caught stealing. One down here now. Gonzalez did take second on this caught stealing. It's a 1-0 count to Felice. BFA Sports, Gamechanger, Bunting Family Pharmacy, bringing you South Jersey South Shore baseball action from all across Atlantic County. We'll be doing so most of the summer, if not all summer. Looking forward to bringing these contests to you. 1 ball, 1 strike as that pitch is fouled off the right field. If I'm not mistaken, the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League used to be called the Atlantic County Baseball League. BFA Gamechanger and Bunting Family Pharmacy just happening to bring these contests to you. The 1-1 pitch to Felice with Gonzalez on second. A little bit out, too far outside, and the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. To Bobby Felice. It's over the outside corner for a called strike. The count to Felice is now evened up at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here in the bottom of 6. Gonzalez on second. Hammonton trying to cut into a 5-2 deficit. The 2-2 pitch is fouled down the right field line. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside pitch is swung on and missed by Felice. That'll be out number 2 here in the 6th. And that'll bring to the plate second baseman Drew Haynes with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
3, Drew Haynes.
Umpire states that pitch did, and it certainly did sound like it. The pitch hit Drew Haynes, so he's a hit by pitch on first with 2 down, and that'll bring to the plate Brady Belfus.
Now batting number 31, Brady Belfus.
Belfus struck out in the second and lined out in the fourth. Fouls this one, ground ball down the right first base line. So that's strike 1 to Belfus. The 0-1 pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. Count to Belfus is now even at 1-1. Pitch is over for a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire says no swing, and so does the infield umpire. And that pitch was outside, and that'll even account at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Belfus. Belfus looking to see if he can come up with a 2-out hit here. Try to score Gonzalez from second to cut into this 5-2 lead. Fastball right over the heart, and the down looking goes Belfus. It's a really good pitch, and the heat was brought on that one for sure. That's the end of the 6th. Margate goes to the top of 7, holding a 5-2 lead.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Hammonton Lake Park. Ryan Zimmer is now taking the mound for the Hammonton Hotshots. See if he can keep this Margate lead right here at 5-2.
For the shots, Ryan Zimmer.
It looks as though it'll be Jim Pasquale, Dylan Mendel, and Nolan Charlton coming to the plate in the 7th inning here for Margate.
Margate, number 14, Jim Pasquale.
Pitch is swung through for strike 1 by Pasquale. Foul ball. Over to Margate dugout for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. No one out here in the top of 7. Zimmer's pitch. Fly ball hit the center field. Underneath it is Matt McClear. He's able to make the play for out number 1. And that should bring to the plate Dylan
Next up for
Mendel.
Margate, number 3, Dylan Mendel.
Mendel takes a called strike. Mendel did a nice job on the mound in the last inning for Margate. Pitches up and in. Zimmer's curveball. Thought it got the inside corner. Home plate umpire says no, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch again is in. Zimmer working fast, and Dylan Mendel will take the walk. That should bring to the plate Nolan Charlton. With 1 down here in the top of the 7th, Margate holding a 5-2 lead. Pitch is outside, ball 1 to Nolan Charlton. Pitches over the inside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Charlton, 1 out. Here in the top of 7. Zimmer's curveball is outside, and that will allow Mendel to take second on the passed ball. Two balls and 1 strike to Nolan Charlton. Another great shot from our center field camera angle there. Swung through and missed. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. Here in the 7th, Hammonton Hotshots looking to keep it right here so they can come in and try to cut into this 5-2 lead. Margate looking to tack on another insurance run if they can. However, Charlton swings through and misses. Strikeout for out number 2 here in the 7th inning. Now batting is Brady Bloom. Initially started this game on the hill for Margate. He swings through and has strike 1. Zimmer working very fast, and that's already strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Brady Bloom. 2 down here in the top of 7th. Zimmer's pitch up a little bit high and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And strike 3 over the inside corner, and that does it for the top of the 7th for the Margate Hurricanes. No runs put on the board there. We're going to go to the bottom of 7. It's Margate up 5-2.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We're going to the bottom of the 7th here in the South Jersey South Shore baseball action. Hammonton Hotshots down 5-2. Looking to see if they can come up with a field goal here in the bottom of 7. When I say we're coming to you, that's BFA Sports. I'm Steve Westcott from Hammonton Lake Park, home of the Hotshots. Now on the hill for Margate, I believe, is number 15. And if so, it's Ronnie Cole. And it is. Number 15, Ronnie Cole on the hill to see if he can close this one out for Margate. Should be Matt Johansson, Matt McClear, and Austin Sofran.
15, Matt Johansson.
First pitch to Johansson is up high for ball 1. Hammonton looking to get a runner on here any way possible. Create some traffic on the base paths, see if they can get themselves back in to cut into that 3-run lead. Pitch number 2 is up high as well, and the count is now 2 balls, no strikes to Matt Johansson here in the 7th. Pitch is inside, 3 balls, no strikes. And Matt Johansson takes a walk. So there's a runner on here in the 7th for the Hammonton Hotshots. And that'll bring to the plate Matt McClear.
Number 18, Matt McClear.
He doubled his last time up and had an RBI. Double to left center field. Ronnie Cole's pitch is outside to McClear. That's ball 1. Pitch is over for a called strike. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matt McClear. Johansson's on first. Pitch is over for a called strike, and McClear's now down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking at Johansson there on first. Pitch is outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Matt McClear. Johansson's on first, nobody out. Hammonton looking to answer with some runs here in the 7th. Pitch is swung through and missed, and McClear goes down swinging for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Austin Sofran.
Now batting number 21, Austin Sofran.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. Squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, and he takes ball 2. That'll make the count 2 balls, no strikes to Austin Sofran. Again, on the mound for Margate, trying to close this out, is number 15, Ronnie Cole. Dan Koya goes out to talk to him. It's a Margate catcher. We're ready to resume play. 2 balls, no strikes. Squares the bunt, pulls it back again. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. Cole's pitch. Low and outside, that's ball 4. So now Johansson will take second on the walk. Sjssbl is now at first.
Now batting number 8, Coy Camascioli.
And now it brings to the plate number 8, right fielder Coy Camascioli. First and second, 1 out. Here in the 7th. Pitch is up high, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Ronnie Cole struggling with some location here. The 2-0 pitch is over for a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Coy Camascioli. Looking to see if he can advance runners or even knock one in here in the 7th. Swung through that one, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball hit the second base. That's trouble. No one is at first. Oh, no, someone did get the perch. The pitcher, Ronnie Cole, does a good job in getting there. I didn't think he was going to beat the runner, but he did. And it goes down as a putout, 3-1. And that's out number 2. Runners on second and third now. Austin Sjssbl is on second. Johansson is at third. So there are 2 runners in scoring position here for Hammonton. Coach Baronato is out talking to the umpires. I know the Hammonton dugout wanted a possible balk on Ronnie Cole, saying that he wasn't coming set out of the stretch. I don't know if that's what this conversation here in front of us is about or not. However, Coach Baronato has both the infield umpire and the home plate umpire, as you can see on your screen right there. Okay, so we have the batter should be at this point Ryan Zimmer, I believe. They're not talking about the balk rule. They're talking about a lineup change. We were fortunate enough to just hear the infield umpire saying, well, then who would be the DH? Okay. And I know some of these umpires are not used to dealing with TV telecasts, therefore we're not getting the explanation. But somehow, some way, Ryan Zimmer is not batting, who is the extra hitter, and it looks like they're going to Colin Ahart, who's now stepping up to bat with runners on second and third and 2 outs.
Shots, number 14, Colin Ahart.
So Colin Ahart takes strike 1. Looking to get a base hit and possibly knock in 2. Swings through that, and that is strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to the leadoff hitter, or the one hitter in Hammonton Hot Shots lineup, Colin Ahart. Scored one of their runs in the first. pitch is fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of 7. Margate up 5-2. Runners on second and third for the Hotshots. Cole's pitch is a foul down the right field line and out of play. Ahart keeps himself and battles himself into the at-bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Cole's pitch to Ahart from the stretch is strike 3 in the dirt. They're going to make a play to first, and that is it. That will do it. Our final here tonight. First of all, let's thank our BFA crew. We'd like to thank the best cameraman in the business, Mr. Charles Hope. Co-producer tonight, Mr. Brian Virgilio. Our producer tonight, Mr. David Virgilio. And I'm Steve Westcott with BFA Sports. Our final tonight is the Margate Hurricanes 5, the Hammonton Hotshots 2 in the South Jersey South Shore opening night of baseball. We can't wait to see you again when you play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for